will show you how to go on, how to move on. The spiritual field also guru is very important. Means teacher or a mentor. But guru what is very important one. Teacher we can have education, we can have knowledge from teacher, but guru is different. Guru is Guru is going to eradicate your ignorance fully. First, in practical sense, what we get, what we going to have with the touch of Guru. We have word discipline. Discipline, be disciplined. Actually, that discipline, the root of discipline word is comes from discipline. If you have, if you develop the character of discipline, then we can able to learn discipline. Guru will never teach you what to do, what not to do. Do's and don'ts never teach Guru. You never teach. With the relation of Guru, you develop the discipline. And that discipline, what happens? Like a frame. And on this frame, you can go into the supreme knowledge. Supreme knowledge. That knowledge, having this knowledge, you can have everything. It is said in the scripture. It is said in the our sacred books. Why this knowledge is important? Because it is said, having that knowledge, you will get everything. What will get? Now we'll get to know the details, step by step. What will get? Everything. Now everything is, what is everything? We're using the everything, but what will actually? It is a vague idea? No, it's not a vague idea. It is true. Now what is actually, what we're going to have? First is dharma. Dharma means religion. Religion is not about your the method of praying to the. It's not that. That religion means you will get the discipline. You will get the balanced life. Balanced life means if you develop the greedy nature, what will happen? You'll go always in the restaurant. You will have spicy food. Okay, you will enjoy. After 1 year, you will have developed some certain disease in the stomach. Then you will not able to enjoy anything, even water also. So balanced life is there, is required. If you become arrogant, what happens? You will always encounter with other people. You will be trouble always. You will develop trouble. You will create trouble. You are lusty, then it is not good. It is not good. Lusty. If you have ambitious mind, you will not accept anyone. Seeing you, she's showing something, I'm not able to accept her. Her attributes. That is not problem of hers. It's my problem. That's why having this problem, I am not able to make a relation with anyone. So having the religion, what happens? We will have balanced life, disciplined life. We will get and thereby we can enjoy our life. You understand? If you have any question, you can ask me. Well, first is, you understand? First is dharma, means religion. We show that how to enjoy in this samsara, in this phenomenal world, because they will show you actually. We will not enjoy actually. We may enjoy, but sometimes we again having some problem, because our enjoyment will not sustain for a long time. You see that? Actually, what we see in the social status, social platform. You see the in Instagram, or maybe there are many social platforms. they are doing dance. You are not going there with them. So seeing the picture in the social platform, maybe as Facebook, you will disturb. I'm not able to go with them. I can dance, I can enjoy. But that moment is very minimum moment. Maybe 5 minutes. After this, they may start it, maybe they are quarreling, they are fighting. It is not captured. Which is not captured. We only see that moment and develop, complex thought. God is not giving me the opportunity to enjoy. So actually, this is not enjoyment. Real enjoyment will shown by our spiritual knowledge. No dharma. We understand dharma. First one. What we say, what I say, I told. 4 things will be gained after practicing this spirituality. One is dharma. Next is money. Money is required. Money is very required. It is common thing. I am telling practical things. We are not ignoring anything. Money is required. But money is required for what? There is a demarcation. You have to make a demarcation. Demarcation, demarcation? Tell her what is demarcation. It's a yardstick or in a standard measurement. Standard unit. Demarcation, you understand? Demarcation. Standard unit. Money is for need or greed. There are 2 words. One is need.
Need or what?
One is greed.
Greed. Oh.
Thus money is utilizing for greed purpose or need purpose. We are also here in some expenditures going on. Whether it is need purpose or greed purpose, need to see. Definitely, it's a need purpose. Because this money, because money is required. We are coming from distance, part India. Money is required. We are not able to come. Cannot able to come by walking.
No.
No, not possible. By flying, no, that way, no. But through plane, the money is required. They will not give us free, free ticket. No. You are monk, so give. No, it's not possible. So money is required. Someone is sponsoring us. So now it's not only for applicable to us. It is applicable for you people also. You have to make a line. Shall I going to expense for need purpose or greed purpose? Then you will understand, yes. It is called introspection. Ponder yourself. Just to ponder yourself. Because if you not ponder right now, that money will drag you into the well. Money is dangerous. Money is good as well as bad. Now, how to utilize the money in proper way? You can have knowledge through this spirituality. So, spirituality is not ignoring the world. Never tell you to ignore the world. Tell you to utilize the world. Utilize. Properly utilize. So money is very important. So, but money is required. Even in the religion, even in the philosophy, even in the philanthropic activity, money is required. But before money, another thing is required. Which is, can you guess? Before money, what is that thing is required?
Discipline.
No.
Health.
Huh?
Health.
Mind. A true mind. Because before going to do something, we need to have thought of doing something. Is not it? Thought of doing something, which is very essential. Because if you don't develop the thought of doing something for others, you cannot have money. Money, we have many people in the world money, but they don't have mind. So both money and mind is very essential. If you have same degree of money, if you have same degree of mind, then you are blessed. Many people have money but no mind. I'm telling which mind? About thinking for others, about doing something good for others. That mind. So we have four things. Now we discuss dharma. Dharma is record. Then is artha. Artha means money. Now it's kamna. Kamna means desire, some essential desires, which is not luxury, which is not lavish life, which are not lavish life, which is essential. And that desire which lead us to the goal. What type of goal is there? Maybe you have goals, certain some positive, you want to become a good person. If you want to become a good social figure, okay, there may be many difference, there are maybe many goals, but before achieving goal, you need to have that desires. So kamna means desires, or you can say, you can say, tendencies. I have tendency, but I am not able to do. But I have tendency. If you have tendencies for a long time, then what will see? God will create a favorable condition to explore your tendencies. Because we came across many people in this line, we got a you can say advantage. We came across many people. There are many persons who share their thoughts with us. They said that we have tendencies. Swamiji, we have tendencies, but not able to export the tendency. But with the grace of Supreme Almighty, we are able to sustain the tendency. And later on we find you. We find your guru. We find the organizations. That day I spoke to her. It is very easy to touch a level, but difficult to maintain the level. Is not it? Wherever you go, we cannot maintain. To maintain what is required, you have to be very compassionate. You have to very, the character of adjust, because we cannot adjust. We cannot accept others. We want to explore. We want to exhibit, not explore, exhibit. It's not exhibit. You can exhibit, but first you develop yourself. Then you can exhibit. Don't need to exhibit. Your attributes will come into the surface level. If you have quality, then yeah, what no problem. Okay. Take your time. I think you got good.
Make it go.
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's in the
I
back.
almost killed these people. That's fine.
So adjustment is very dangerous thing. If you want to adjust, what is required? Your ego should be down. If you always lift your ego, then you will not able to adjust. And to see the ego, it requires awareness. Because during the when the situation going on, you will not able to see yourself. Because you are in the flow. Understand? Try to be separate yourself. No, what I am doing? What I am telling to him? Is it okay? Then what will happen? You will be your flower is blooming, and that aroma will come out. Why? Because you now able to learn, separate yourself from others, from the situation. And when you separate, you can see the situation. So, awareness, not to be more awareness, but to be essential desires, which is very important. Avarice is different thing, which leads you to the different level, phenomenal world. You'll be more disturbed. The more you have money, the more you power, you'll be disturbed more. Because you have avarice. Your tendency towards the world. World means that phenomenal world. Everybody, now New Year's is coming. There are many incidents will take place. Good and especially bad. There will be disorder. We also celebrate New Year by invocation, by praying for the well-being of the universe. Now you must say, is it possible to do good for others? Is it possible? At least we can have good heart. When we are praying, we have to develop the heart. And when you develop your heart, what happens?
Sorry,
Yeah.
too many people to
Both things, yeah. Okay, no problem. Because too many linens are there, too many utensils are there, there will be enough sound. But it is not the issue. Again, we have to continue our song. That is very important. Disturbance may come, disturbance may on the way, but again we have to be done. Again we have to sing the glory of God. Now the point is, third point is desires. You understand? First point is, can you remember the first one?
Dharma.
Dharma is very good.
But Dharma is what? Dharma is my
Discipline.
job. Discipline.
Dharma is not spirituality. See, Einstein, the great scientist, who said, see the statement, very important statement, where science ends, the religion starts. Where religion ends, spirituality starts. Famous dialogue of Einstein. You know Einstein? God of science. You can say God of science. Who says where science ends, religion starts. And where religion ends, spirituality starts. So we are discussing the absolute, knowledge. Yeah. And you people are, once Guruji said, my Guru Maharaj Bhavani said that you are not just, normal guys. You are very elated guys. That time we are not, serious about it. Yeah. Yes, because we are subject, we are choosing the subject. It's not a standard, normal subject. We are choosing the subject of very ancient. Not very ancient, always remain the power. Always have the power. Never decaying. Everything is decaying in the world. Is not it? Your body now, after say here we are minimum age. Your age is? Your age? Huh? No, for example, though it's not good to ask, the age of it's not good to ask money, what you are getting salary, for to men, as well as not good to ask the age to women. So I'm just ask. Yeah, you say. No, I'm asking hard
No,
because
have
of
a guess.
huh?
Have a guess my age.
He
50 plus,
forgets.
60 plus.
60 plus, of course. 70 plus.
70 plus.
Really?
Very good, very good, very good.
And he is young.
So after after 70 years, we will not hear in this house.
Sure.
Now that's why I'm asking her, because it looks she is very younger, at least in the comparison of that. So maybe she may be 30, I guess. So after 100 years, we will not be here. At least we are taking that.
Not even
It
30.
will be shifted by other people. Is not it? So because why? Because we are decaying. Our body is decaying. Everything there, the skin will be decaying. Everything is decaying. But only knowledge will not decay. Knowledge is always young. That's why Einstein spoke about that knowledge. That knowledge is very important. That's why we are also important. That's why Mona is calling you all. Why? Mona also getting benefit. So it is common, it's natural tendency that we want to share, which is good, which are good things. If you go to the market, if you find good items, if you have taste, we also purchase. That day, our Sardama purchased something for us. We have tested the market, find it good, purchase, because it is good. Now, religion makes us a good environment for next purpose. Money is required, money is for not for greed, for need. So you have to develop a thing wherever you go, not even spiritual purpose. Wherever you go, shall I expensing this money for greed or monetary purpose? To some extent you get okay, but not that level, because if you develop to some extent, sometimes it will develop more, and you will take that you will take you into the extreme level. That time you will not able to come. Likewise, have you how flying kite? How to fly kite? Kite. So if you start flying, and you will leaving your threads. I was used to very expert in flying kite. I was leaving the thread. So at about 4 p.m. and going on. But when you leaving the thread from that that part is, I forgot that.
The wheel?
Huh?
The wheel?
From the
Real, yes, real. You find good. But what happened? At one point of time, I understood now it's too much. Now I start wrapping the threads. Not able to wrapping it. Because too much. Extreme level. It's very, very difficult to wrap it. So you need to fly, right? To some extent. Not too much. Because at some point of time you will find difficult to wrap. Similarly, the thought, the tendency sometimes go up, extreme level. So you have to wrap up your. You can wrap up. You go that level so that you can wrap up. Understand? And last point, which is very important, moksha. Moksha means emancipation. Emancipation. Develop the thought of emancipation. Emancipation means liberation. It's not first that point has two dimensions, two phases. One is liberate means you learn to withdraw. One point. Withdraw is very important. Certain chaos is going on, okay? If you maybe your terminal situation, if that may be gift in your house, chaos. You want to give solution. You want to make it okay. You started shouting. What will happen? Again, you're giving fuel. It becomes extreme level. So though you are in bed, there you will try to withdraw yourself. Once you withdraw, at least one person is withdrawing, other person also withdraw. You understand? Any crisis situation or any whatever situation going on, learn to withdraw. Withdraw yourself. When you withdraw yourself, you can see the whole situation. Then you can have solution also. When you see the situation, all the situation, when you study the situation, then you can find solution. Because actually we don't want to. Actually, we are very much find good to discuss problem, rather rather finding solution. That's why the whole crisis is going on in our family, in the world. Withdraw means okay, enough. Now at least if you withdraw, you at least got an idea about the situation. There are two factors. Withdrawing means you develop the power, because withdrawing when it requires power, because we are habituated, we are accustomed to, we are very much habituated to involve, which does not require power. From involvement, if you come, if you want to if you want to separate yourself, that requires power. Understand? So emancipation is a one phase. Another phase is emancipation means God realization. Or you realize, you will going to realize that yourself and God's self has no difference. Yourself and God's self has no difference. And you find yourself with God's self. Now, what is the utility? For example, in the drain, I'm just taking you to Ganges, sacred river. As you know that Ganges is sacred river. Sometimes people go there, deep bath, and have also normally have tasted, because have drinking water, because it finds there is a myth. Okay. Now, for example purpose, I need to take you in the Ganges. Okay. Now, when you are staying in the city of Ganges, maybe Banaras is Banaras the city, in the drain, the water in the drain is very dirty. If you touch it, you will go in the bathroom and wash it. If your son touch the water, again you will make it wash, because it's dirty. And the water, after some time, it goes into and enters into the Ganges. Is not it? When you go into the Ganges river, you are dipping into the river, and also drinks a little. Now that water which in the drain is coming and enters and mingle with the Ganges water. You don't know, but that water which you touched earlier, you shouted, why you touch? Why your son touch? Now that water comes from that drain and mingle with the Ganges water. What I want to say, when you are in the limited, you will be ousted. You will not be expected. Why? Because you are in the limited form. When you yourself expand to that level, you will be expected by everyone. Not only expected, you will be loved by everyone. Similarly, when you expand yourself, now we are limited like in the drain water. We are like a drain water. But that water, the Ganges water, same. But when it's bounded by the limited things, you understand? When it's bounded by the limited things, then you are called a man. You are called a woman. You are called a Chinese. You are called Indian. You are called maybe whatever Singaporeans. You are limited. Your identity is limited. Now your identity is expanded gradually. That water comes from Ganges. That comes from drain, gradually going forward and mingles with the. Similarly, when you see scorpion, do you see scorpion? When you see scorpion, eruption touched. It's not eruption. In our country, there are many scorpions. When you see scorpion, eruption, itching start. You throw it, you kill it, you about to kill. It's going out. You don't know. You forget about this. After some months, 4 or 5 months, once in the morning you see caterpillar. Caterpillar? It's not caterpillar. Butterfly. Butterfly in the roof.
Caterpillar.
No, sorry. Yeah. So caterpillar is scorpion. Butterfly in the roof. You don't want to disturb it. Why? it is said that when butterfly is there, it is auspicious. There is a myth, there is a motions, there is motion. Now, if that butterfly is trying to say something, it says, I was your room, I was your room in scorpion stage, caterpillar stage, or scorpion also. Scorpion. No, it says, okay, it's a caterpillar. Now you test me. I about to die. Somehow I managed my life and changes and transform into butterfly. And you are now adoring me, loving me. Similarly, when we are like a caterpillar, no one will love you. When you transform yourself from caterpillar to butterfly, everyone loves you. Not only loves, adores you. Because you are exploring optimum level. And that level is loved by everyone. Okay. Pranam. Any questions? Any questions?
So dharma
Dharma?
needs,
Artha. Artha means money.
so
I explained-
it's money, system of measurement, money.
Money is a need or greed.
Need or greed.
Need, okay.
Desire.
And that natural desire, whether is it desire is whether you have to see is it avarice or is it for the betterment of your life. And next is salvation, or that is called moksha. So in these four, when you achieve, when you want spirituality, you will get four. Buy one, get one free. There is no scheme. So if you have one, you will get four. Is it a love? Tremendous business. It's tremendous profitable path. So you just need one thing is that you need a mind. You need a desire to go ahead. Not only for one day. Make your mind so that at least once in a month I spare something for this. That is enough. Because in this present world, it is very complex world. Here it is a discount, offering discount. Because if you spare one step, if you go one step, God will come into that state.
Sorry, Swamiji. Buy one, get for free?
Buy
The
one,
is,
get one. Buy one, get
buy
one.
one, the one is the mind.
Buy one.
What is the one?
One is if you develop the spiritual thought.
Okay. And then you get four.
Four.
The money.
Money. First is dharma.
The dharma, money.
Then is
desire,
money. Then is the desires that which is two desires. Two desires for your betterment. And the last one is emancipation or liberation.
即係話理性生活講開四樣嘢，頭先講嘅，頭先講過嘅，好似都有
तुले देखते कि हमने डायरेक्टर देखते कि हाथ हाथ मान
Have a real recording camera.
So you have any question?
On TV more.
Huh? No question.
Yes, I have a question.
Okay.
So number one, I can't imagine wanting to drink from the Ganges River. I know that drain water, I've seen it. So I can't imagine having that realization that it's just one, but I understand that emancipation, yeah. So if I am, for example, with our group, I heard some complaints. You're not saying I physically remove myself, don't I get to be with them, hearing their concerns, hearing their problems in compassion, but I don't have to be in the drama? Or you're saying I remove myself altogether from the drama?
See, thing is that it is not any mandatory. There is no any specification. you need to sometimes you need to be involved. You learn to withdraw first. If you learn to withdraw, then because involvement is spontaneous. From the time of birth, we start to involve everything. So it's very important to withdraw. You have to learn the process of withdrawing, how to know how to withdraw from any situation. Because there's another thing, attachment. And another is dissipation. So attachment is common. We always attach. At some point in time, when you start any relation, any kind of connection, is develop the attachment. It is common phenomena. Now need to withdraw, because before attachment, that's why in our system it is said first is brahmacharya, then is grihastha, brahmacharya, grihastha, then brahmacharya, banprastha and sannyas. The process is, before going to sansara, you need to know the knowledge of detachment. Because if you know the knowledge of detachment, you can involve. So your question is, first we need to learn the detachment, knowledge of detachment. Because we have, it's common phenomena. Everybody is attached to something, to body, to situation, money, to anything. So we have to learn detachment. If you learn detachment, that is why I said withdraw. Withdraw is very important. Withdrawing yourself. If you learn the detachment, then you can attach. You can attach, from your past experience. You can attach more, but because you know the art of withdrawing. Okay, now Swamiji will speak.
This was Swami Bhaskaranandaji. He has not been presented because we were just singing. So for the new ones, Bhaskaranandaji and that's Sankaranandaji.
He is also the General Secretary of the International Vedanta Society. Swami Bhaskara.
Thank you, Swamiji.
Thank you, everyone. Also. Now Swami speak.
Swami
Swami
Sankaranandaji.
Sankarananda will speak. He is also January February. We three came here. Swami Prabhupada and me and Shankar.
How are you?
Now we come.
Yes, I will be needing some light because else you cannot see me, I am not even sure after such lights even if you can see me right correctly. Okay. So yeah, I would always encourage questions from you if you have any. Any questions? No? Okay, thank you. So just now I would like to continue and stretch the points which Bhaskaranandaji said. Not those 4 points. Those are known as the ideals of human life. The 4. Dharma, Artha, Kam and Moksha. Okay. Now, Swamiji was lastly speaking of detachment when Clarice told about the thing. So, in case of detachment, it's not said that you have to leave everything. Even the gist of Vedanta is Brahma Satya Jagan Mithya. That means Brahman is the lone reality. It is the only reality and everything else is unreal. Unreal means it is not that it doesn't exist. Yesterday we had a talk on reality and unreality. Unreal means that which is ever changing. Okay, it is not that it doesn't exist, but it goes on changing. And a time was there when it was not there. Now it is there, and again a time will come when it will not be present. It will die or it will cease to exist. So, even in Vedanta, we have a wrong notion in Vedanta that Vedanta speaks of, giving up everything, giving up family life and everything. No. As Swami said, it means disassociation. Dissociation from you. To know the technique when to just come back to your own self. Attachment and at the same time detachment. The process of how to detach. And there's a very beautiful saying. I don't know whether you have seen the tropical fruit, jackfruit. Did you see jackfruit? You have jackfruit here in Hong Kong?
Yes.
Did you eat it? Did you taste it ever?
Yeah, jackfruit.
Yes.
Big ones.
What's it?
大树菠蘿
Taishu polo.
Yes. Exactly.
Taishu polo.
Yeah.
Jackfruit. It's okay?
Yep.
Okay. Forgive my pronunciation. So taishu polo. You know how it is? How it tastes? Yeah, it's big. It's yellow and full of juice, and it's very tasty. But many people doesn't like the smell of it, but it's very juicy. At the same time, it's very sticky. If you break it with your bare hands, the adhesive, the sticky things will stick to your hands. And then whatever you touch, that will stick to your hand, and there will be that adhesive thing, sticky thing on everything, whatever you touch. But again, it's a very juicy thing. You like to taste it. It's so nice. So how to taste it? I don't know what you do here, but back in India, we have a very beautiful remedy. Just apply mustard oil before breaking the jackfruit. If you take a few drops of mustard oil and you rub it on your hands and then you break the jackfruit, you can taste and eat as much as you can, and it will not stick on your hand. This is spirituality. The oil that you apply to your hand before breaking the jackfruit. What is the jackfruit? The jackfruit represents this world. My hand is my mind, which goes in to break the jackfruit and have a taste of the world. When we grow up, when we begin to develop our own likes and dislikes, what do we think? I will have the maximum out of this world. The best things will be mine. I will enjoy life to the maximum, and I will, chalk out my own things, plan my own things, and just do it, carry them out. And I plunge into it. But when after I plunge into it, after some minutes or after some time, what do I see? Everything is sticky all around. I cannot enjoy anymore. I try to do good, it becomes bad. I try to, solve the problems, it creates problems. Why? Because you forgot to apply the oil. Why did you forget? You don't have time. I have to eat the jackfruit first. Because the person beside, and if I don't plunge, I will have short. I will enjoying the life. So I don't have time to apply the oil. But the one who is really clever, who is really very, one who has the power of discrimination to see things in the real way, he will wait for some time and he will first apply that oil and then he will go to it. Because he knows that if I go to enjoy without applying this, I cannot enjoy life. That is why the self-realized person have time and again told us, first know about the self. Have this knowledge, gain this knowledge, attain this knowledge, and then you go on enjoying life to the full. Then you can enjoy it. We have seen, me, Swamiji, even Mataji have seen, Clarice has also seen, we have seen our master, Bhagavan. He was so happy always. He lived up till 82 and he always used to tell us that, see, I am, overflowing with joy and bliss and knowledge and everything. I'm overflowing. It's excess. I have excess of bliss, excess of happiness. You take away whatever you can. And I tell you very truthfully, I don't know whether you have seen such a person. I have never seen a person who can tell this, that I have excess of happiness, I have excess of joy in my life, and you can take away all what you want. Because we see everyone in want of joy, in want of happiness. They want happiness, they want joy, but never did I see except Bhagavan who say, I have excess of happiness. I'm overflowing with happiness, I'm overflowing with joy, with bliss, and take away as much as you can. Why? Because he applied that oil. This oil is the knowledge of the self, self-realization. And hence this path, the path of spirituality, it is for those who are really clever, who have a pure mind, those who have pure mind. Pure mind means at least I must know how to discriminate, not to just plunge into the world. Now suppose I have a new laptop, a very fine, just the latest model, updated model of a laptop. I get it as a gift from someone, but I don't know how to use it. What will happen if I start to use it? It will crash. So what I am to do first? I know that this can work wonders. I can connect with the whole world. I can do anything on this. But before that, I have to know the technique, the way to use it. I must go through the manual. I must know the way how to use the laptop and make the maximum of it. Similarly, this is the latest updated model. Each and every one of us has got this human birth, but we don't know how to use it. Sorry to say. We might live in the highest, tower of London, Hong Kong. It doesn't matter. I must know how to use myself, and then for this we have to go to the self-realized person, or listen to them, or listen to the scriptures, what they say. They are the manuals, they are the guide to use this machine in the best possible way. And that is why this path is said to be a path for the ones who are really clever, not cunning. There is difference between cunning and clever. Cunning means like a fox who is always an opportunist. Not that. I must be clever, I must be clear, and I must be able to see things in the right way. And in Vedanta it is said, that there are 4 kinds of intellect. Clever means it pertains to intellect, So there are 4 kinds of intellect. First thing, like the rock. You take a nail, hammer it, it will break, but it will go into the rock because it's rock, it will not allow. The second is the leather. You have seen leather? Rubber. Thank you. It's the rubber. You put a nail, you hammer a nail in the rubber, it will go. But the moment you leave it, it will just spring back. It will come out. The third is the leather, with which the shoes are made or the bags are made. Now, if you hammer a nail on the leather, it will go till you hammer. The portion till you hammered, it will just enter that. It will not come out. Again, it will not go inside also. Till where you hammered, it will be there, left there. And the 4th type of intellect is compared like a drop of oil on a bowl of water. There's a bowl of water and you drop a oil, just 1 drop of oil. What happens? It spreads the entire surface. So we have these 4 kinds of intellect. 1, how much hammering you may do, it will not enter. He will go and he will do party. And these are nonsensical things. The second, they will come, they will hear, and this is very good. But the moment they come out like rubber, it will just go out. The third, That which I have heard, I remember it and I try to implement it. But the fourth is the best. I'm ready to understand with all my heart and all my soul, as Swamiji said, that we must be attentive while hearing. We must hear these words with apt attention, with total concentration and focus. And when we have that, that means our intellect is very quiet and calm, like the calm surface of a water which is very still. And then one drop of Vedanta will just spread over. So, in order to comprehend this, we need to have this, the fourth kind of intellect. But everyone doesn't have that. So, what to do? Practice. By continuous practice, this intellect, it goes on purification. So, that same intellect which once couldn't understand any word, not a single word, will undergo transformation, like the caterpillar underwent transformation and became a beautiful butterfly. Similarly, our intellect, it will go transformation. The first day, I won't understand anything. Come again. The second day, okay, good, fine. Come again. Third day, you would understand a bit of it. After a month, you will see you have understood maybe 2 to 3%. After 6 months, you will be able to understand many things. So this is the process of purification, rectification, refinement. And as we go on refining ourselves, as we go on purifying ourselves, purification doesn't mean to take a bath and put on good deo and wearing good clothes. No, it's the purification of the mind. It doesn't matter whether I spend hours in the church or in the temple or in the mosque, but I am speaking ill of others. It's not going to help. The thing is what I am thinking. I am lost in the thought of the self. I'm lost in the thought of the divine. I'm lost or absorbed in the thought of the real nature of myself. That is the process of purification. And I will see gradually my heart blossoming. The petals of my heart, they will gradually unfold and a beautiful flower with the fragrance of truth, with the fragrance of love, with the fragrance of peace, bliss, oneness, empathy, they will start blooming. And I will start, beautifully said by Bhagwan, in the words of Bhagwan, we normally fall in love with others, isn't it? And when this flower within my heart starts blossoming, I will fall in love with myself. I will fall in love with myself. When we fall in love with others, we enjoy it, but at the same time, we are also fearful. Why? So that we don't lose that person. But when I fall in love with myself, there is no question of losing myself. So, this is the path of falling in love with yourself. This is the path of rectifying yourself. This is the path of purifying yourself. And this is the path of knowing yourself, realizing yourself. And that is why this path is the path of self-realization. Realize yourself. Realize the hidden divinity within you. Try to manifest it. And realize it. And then you will see how beautiful you are. And you will be, will be amazed that I was so beautiful. I was so beautiful and I didn't know it. It is the same caterpillar which turns into a butterfly. The metamorphosis happens within it. So same kind of metamorphosis we can make happen within ourselves. And once this happens, this caterpillar, which now gives itching, theory, will turn into a butterfly, a thing of beauty. And as beautifully put by the famous Keats, that a thing of beauty is joy for him. So I will just not become good to myself, I will be good to the entire humanity. I will fall in love with humanity. I will fall in love with each and every particle of this universe. Because that is what I am. And this is what we are here for, to manifest this beauty within us, this divinity within us, this realization of the self. With these words, I would like to end today's session, and the last we have is the Mahamantra chanting by Leneke. And thank you all for coming, and thank you all for hearing so attentively. Thank you. Let me see.
The Maha Mantra singing means the Hare Krishna mantra. Sing with us.
Thank you.
I invite you.